My name is LHowell. I'm a third year digital media design student and my company name is LH Creations. I plan to set up my own business under the name LH Creations where I can sell my own designs at affordable prices. There are many reasons why I want to set up this business, one being the main problem I personally have experienced. I want to buy a cool and unique phone case, but Amazon and eBay's cases are too generic, and Redbubble sells some amazing cases, but they are far too expensive. For those that aren't familiar with Redbubble, it's a website designed to buy and sell designed prints on a variety of merchandise, such as phone cases and bags. However, designers receive little commission and the product's prices are not student-friendly. My aim is to create a website selling affordable phone cases, bags and t-shirts with unique designs available. There will also be the option to submit a personal design for print at an additional small cost. And for those that have an idea but don't have the tech know-how to create it, I'll be offering my design services for a small fee. LH Creations is a brand welcome to all. However, my primary target audience are students, as I have found that the majority of us enjoy a funky phone case, t-shirt or bag, but don't have the disposable income. My designs are available across 3 series: veg heads, cute foods and things animals might say. Being a student, I'm up to date on the latest trends over social media platforms. Veg heads are my take on what fruit and vegetables could look like in clothing. The designs are certainly unique and could work very well on phone cases and t-shirts. Cute foods came from an already existing character of mine, Donut Dad, who has gained a lot of attention over the 3 years on the course. His cute appearance makes him recognisable. Along with Donut Dad comes Burger Boy, Pizza Dude and Ice Queen. The 4 things animals might say was inspired by the internet's love of memes and animals. What could be more of a talking point than a good old-fashioned animal pun? I've created PSD mock-ups to present a better understanding of how I want my designs to look when printed. I chose to keep the cases transparent for 2 reasons. The first being cheaper manufacturing costs. No background colour means less ink usage and a slightly cheaper case. The second reason being vanity. If you've got an iPhone, chances are you want people to know. Cute Foods comes with 2 different options with each design: a single image of the design or a tiled background complete with a larger image over the top. Veg heads and things animals might say come as they are, as this is the way the designs work best. I've selected the designs that work the best on the t-shirts to use on the PSD mock-ups. Alpaca my bags from things animals might say, Pineapple Dude from Veg Heads, and Donut Dad from Cute Foods. Again, I've selected the designs that work best on the PSD mock-ups to use as examples. Miss Carrot from Veg Heads, Pizza Dude from Cute Foods, and Don't Hurt Me from Things Animals Might Say. In this section, I've looked for the cheapest ways possible to buy and sell the items I would need to start up my business. I found that Warden's sold the cheapest t-shirts at £1.48 each. To buy 60 t-shirts, it would cost me £88.80. A3 transfer paper comes in packs of 10 or 20. To accommodate for the 60 t-shirts ordered, I would need 60 transfer papers to print the designs onto. This would cost me £66 from eBay, bringing the total cost to £154.80. To work out how much I should be charging for the t-shirts, I have broken down the cost into how much money I would have to spend on each individual shirt. According to the Royal Mail, the average cost to post an item such as a t-shirt, second class, is around £1.50. Each shirt is £1.48 and the transfer paper works out at £1.10 a sheet, bringing the total production cost of one t-shirt to £4.08 without factoring in the cost of ink used to print. To cover the cost of materials, the design and manual labour, I've priced my t-shirts at £9.50 for a design produced by me, £10.50 for a design that was submitted, and £12.50 for a design service. I found that eBay sold the cheapest tote bags at £34.99 for 50, plus £2.99 postage, bringing the total to £37.98. To accommodate for the 50 bags ordered, I would need to order 60 transfer papers to print the designs onto. Obviously mentioned A3 transfer paper comes in packs of 10 or 20. This will cost me £66 from eBay, bringing the total cost to £103.98. To work out how much I should be charging for the bags, I have broken down the cost into how much money I have to spend on each individual bag. Each tote bag works out at 76p, and the transfer paper works out at £1.10 a sheet, bringing the total production cost of one tote bag to £3.36, without factoring in the cost of ink used to print. To cover the cost of materials, the design and manual labour, I priced the bags at £8 for a design produced by myself, £9 for a design that's been submitted, and £11 for design services. Figuring out how to print designs onto phone cases has been the most challenging part of my research. I've looked into how I could print them myself using a UV printer and sourcing my own cases. However, the printers are way out of my price range. Next, I looked into a third-party website called Printful. They can send and print my cases for $10.95 with an expected delivery of 7 to 10 days. Going down this route would mean I gain little to no profit from selling the cases, but means I wouldn't have to bulk buy, which could be risky. Next, I found a manufacturer called Alibaba who sells transparent phone cases from as little as 55 cents per case. It's extra to print on designs onto. I've asked them for a quote, however they still haven't got back to me. For the time being, I've decided that the safest option to print my cases would be with Printful. Although the delivery time is just over a week and I will receive little profit, it's a good place to start until I see more sales. After that, I can think about moving my business to Alibaba to bulk buy the designs. This section of my presentation looks into the branding of LH Creations. To fit with my theme of the thick black pen sketch designs, I decided my website should follow a similar theme. I started looking at existing sketched logos to gain some inspiration, looking at the difference between text and design. These are more vintage style logos, which aren't necessarily what I'm looking for, but help push me in the right direction. I decided to try and sketch out my main logo to get a better idea of what my business logo could look like. I decided to go with this as it could be easily identified with my portfolio page. I looked into Redbubble's colour scheme to get a better idea of how I could use mine. The three colours used in their logo, red, grey and white, are used throughout their website as text colour, buttons and background colour. Although Printful uses more colours in their logo and throughout their site, their web page itself doesn't look overcrowded with colour. It remains relatively two-toned base to look at. Based on my research, I decided to use 3 primary colours in my website design: black, grey and white, to fit in with the theme of the logo. This is how the case's screen could look. Scrolling through the designs, the nav bar at the side would allow you to flick through the different series I have available for sale, as well as the option of submitting a design to print and asking for my help in designing something. This is what you might see when you click on the item you want to learn more about or even buy. To the right provides the option to look at other things you can buy the design in. This section looks at different bags. Again, you would be able to select through the different series to look at, submit a design, or even ask for design services. Lastly, we look at t-shirts and how they could appear. I'm yet to decide if I want a static website or a parallax. I've currently designed the website to be static. However, I think a parallax might work better as there are a lot of different design options to look at, and this could look better as a parallax. I'd keep the nav bar to save the users having to scroll all the way through the site. To summarise, my business plan is to open up an online shop to sell my designs, as well as offer any design advice or services and print designs submitted for a small fee. All of this done at student-friendly prices. Thank you for listening.